Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Um, yes, you read the title right. I am back in an A6 cover. When I set up my passport a few months ago, I think it was a few months ago, it just felt really small for some reason. And I planned to do a lot of writing, or I wanted to do a lot of writing in my passport, but I felt like I really couldn't fit anything in it, which was strange because I've used it for so long. I thought maybe it was just because I had been in standard form in it, but I kept going and it just kept, I don't know, it was just like super small this time around. So I decided to go back into an A6, and here's me opening it. I got it from, I believe it's called Naya paperie. I was a bit shocked by the size of it, and I really just took my time trying to examine it and see how I would feel about it. The leather is not like as how do I put it, velvety as the Traveler Company's leathers. It's more slippery kind of and doesn't have much grip. And even though it is bigger than the passport, I still expected it to be, or I guess I was expecting it to be a little bit slimmer and not so wide. And I was really just kind of shocked. And it came with some extra string and some leather samples, I guess. Or I think she does have smooth leathers, but the one I chose wasn't a smooth leather. So yeah, I know it's kind of silly for me to get another A6 after I had just sold my A6 from Hand Stitch Leather Tee. And when I realized the mistake I made, I was like, felt kind of, I guess, dumb, like a dumb moment. And so after speaking with Sophie on Instagram, because she was trying to help me find covers, Sope Diary on Instagram, I sent her a picture and like videos of this cover, and she kind of helped me see it differently, like gave me a new perspective on it, because I was kind of not bummed, but just really unsure, as if unsure to, how am I trying to word this? I was unsure if I would like it. And then I felt kind of bad because I asked my family to get this cover for me as a birthday present. And so I didn't want to not like it and feel like I had to resell it or sell it after they had agreed to get it for me. So this is me just setting it up and seeing how it would be, or how it would feel after I kind of stuffed it with stationery things. But after speaking with Sophie, she told me that sometimes they make A6 journals wide. So as you fill it up, it doesn't spill out, spill over. I know the passport can sometimes, if you stuff it a lot, it like sticks out, which I really don't mind, but I guess it's nice to have the extra coverage in the A6. Oh, and I decided not to put a charm on it just yet. I will actually like to find an adhesive clear pocket, like a big pocket for the front, but I haven't found one yet. And then this blank notebook I got from AliExpress. And the pages are just a tad bit cream, not super white like I like my pages, but it's bearable. And it is a size A6 blank notebook. And I actually like it. Like I said, I want to write more because I feel like over the years I've kind of forgotten how to write just what I'm feeling and thinking. There's always this weird pressure that I put on myself to turn everything into a poem because I like to write poems, or like make everything sound aesthetic. And so I got this blank page to get rid of that feeling. And I just wanted an insert that I didn't make. So I don't know if I'll go back into my passport. It's still set up. I don't know if I'll use both covers at the same time. I guess I could. It's not like a rule that you can't, but me being me, I do like to be in one journal at a time. So I'm not sure just yet. But yeah, I kind of stuffed it with some extra papers, and I put the clip on there to see if I would like it, because as you can see, they added a pocket, but it's just like one huge pocket. And I thought it would just be like on the back side. I didn't think it would cover the entire width of the journal. And I didn't really like that at first, but again, after talking with Sophie, oh my gosh, I feel like when I say names, I tend to forget them because I don't want to get them right. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Sophie or Sophia? I think it's Sophie. And then I did a little bit of a journal session, just a really small one, to see how I would like it. Nothing too big, but I do like the way it turned out. Oh yes, it is Sophie. It's not Sophia, so I was saying it right. And I added this ribbon or some lace off camera. And then that big pocket you just saw, I got that from an event I went to with my cousin, and I decided to keep it just in case I wanted to try to make it a pocket for one of my journals. And then added a bookmark because there are no strings on the inside. And a couple of weeks later, I ordered some journal magnets to try to help keep the big pocket closed while I journal so it doesn't flop open. And I actually really like them. I might get their jumbo size in the future, but For now, I'll use these. I was really happy that they got delivered early because the sun was out this past weekend, which was nice because it was my weekend off from work. So Saturday and Sunday were really sunny days, and I was glad to have some sun in my video. I just really love filming when the sun is out. I try to film when it's cloudy and gloomy during the winter months, but I don't know, I just can't help it. I just feel more creative and more inspired and motivated when the sun is shining. I could decide if I wanted the white clips or some neutral color clips. I found these on Etsy from a shop called Ollie Block. And I took too long deciding if I wanted them, so they were actually on sale. But by time I decided to actually purchase them, the sale was over. So I had to pay regular price. But it was worth it, I guess. They're really nice, and it looks nice with my journal. And I changed the color of my string. It was white, but I put one of the olive passport strings on there. And I decided to do a journal with you guys in my A6. Oh, in that little clear folder I also found from, I believe her shop is called Little Birch Studio. It's an A6 size folder, and it's actually kind of small, which is why it's in the back. I thought it was going to be a bit bigger, but it's still pretty cute and holds some of my stationery and stickers. I really like this A6, and I think I will continue to like it as time goes on. I think there are still a few more things I want to get for it. I forgot what I wanted to get for it. Oh, right, the adhesive pocket. I'm going to find that for the front. And then speaking of covers, I think one more will be okay for my weekly planner by Sweet Freckled Designs. And if you guys want to see that, let me know. I'm going to try to face my fears and actually use a planner, because I need to keep track of certain things. I have my planner that I use for like just daily logging, and the weekly would be for keeping track of what I need to do as far as content creating, finances, and things like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and will enjoy the rest of it. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.